The first task for this lab is to add an update or edit form for service requests. To do that, we will first add a screen from here in form. We will name it edit SR screen, and the form we will name as edit SR. Now we will connect it to the data source, which is service request, and the item here would be SR gallery dot selected. Now why I'm doing that, I'll let you know in a moment, but before that let's add some fields here. So we will say address, customer, topic, and result. Let's just add these first and we will arrange them. So we want topic, we want address to be below customer, and that's all. So we have done that. Now we will go back to view SR screen and we'll provide a button here, right? So we provide a button which is called update SR, right? Now on select of this button we will say navigate to edit SR screen, and that's it. Now quickly test it. You can see we've got these details and we can edit it, right? The second task here is to add a camera control and collect photos. So what we'll do here is, to add a camera control you have to go to insert and then click on media and then click on camera. Once we add that, we will reduce the size a bit, and we will, because we have to collect this photo, we need to apply a formula on select of this camera. So we will say on select, we want to collect photos, so we will say collect like this, and then we will give the collection of photos a name ourselves, whatever you want to say. I will say defected SR, and then comma. This is my first camera control, so it would be camera 1, as you can see here, dot photo. That's what we want to collect. So that's it. Now we'll be able to, if I quickly test it, if I click here and I go to file and then I go to my collections, you can see that photo is under my collection called defected SRs, right? So we were able to achieve our second task. Now the third task for this lab is to add image control. So to add image control, we will add image here. So that's like adding the background image control, right? And once we have added this, we want that whatever we click from this camera should appear here, right? So that's how you add an image control from media. But your next task is to set the image control to show the last picture clicked using collections, right? So what we'll do is the image here would be, if there's no picture here or if it is blank, what we'll say if is blank, we will, whatever photo we took from the camera, so we have to specify the camera is camera 1, so camera 1 dot photo, and then we close the bracket and comma, we say parent dot default. This is a set formula, so there's no ifs and buts here, and then we say camera 1 dot photo again, and we close the bracket. There's some issue here, it's not accepting my formula, so let's see what's the issue here. Parent dot background image. So instead of saying parent dot default, we will say parent dot background image. If this control was coming up from this form itself, this would be called parent dot default, right? So this is the formula. The next task here is to add an update button, right? So we've got an update button already when we add a form. The default mode of the form is edit anyway, so we've got that. Now if I click on this is my update button. You can add more buttons from anywhere and apply the same formula, submit form, edit SR. So that's my update button. Now let's quickly change this, because we want to update our SRs or service requests with the images which have been taken, and our service request has got this field which is called images. So let's add that field here quickly, because we have already got that, and that is here, that's there. So this one, if you see here, image, you can see if is blank. This is the same formula where I used parent.background image, because I added that component from here. Now this is inbuilt in my, oh, I've added it somewhere else. Oh, I have to go back to my edit SR form, and here if I click on image, this image I want to set to my camera 1 photo which was last taken. Now you can see you cannot change this. I'm clicking on it. So how you unlock this formula bar for this is go to advanced and unlock to change the property. All you have to do here is you have to replace add picture 1.media to camera 1.photo, right? So we'll go here and say camera 1.photo, and we will copy this and we will paste it here. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Quickly test it. You can see it, right? Now let's hit submit and see if it's updated. You can see these bubbles, and that's updating your service request in your Excel. Now let's quickly go to our OneDrive and check it. That's your last task of the lab, to check the information has been updated. I go to my OneDrive and my folder. Now you'll see another folder here, sample data images. These are the images which we just uploaded. So if I click on this, you see that's the image. Close it, go back, check your sample data if it's been updated. The address was this one, so you can see the images here. That's your image which is uploaded to another folder where you can check it. You can enter data here and it would be updated in your Canvas app as well. Now all the tasks of this lab are completed, but there's one very important step that you cannot, if you're building the app for yourself, you will be able to use it. But if you want to share it to other users, this is how you do it. You need to click here, share with others. And here, all the users of your organization, their name will be appearing here, and all you have to do is search for their name and then just hit share here. Now I don't have any other user in my trial environment, so I cannot select myself. But if you type a name of a user who's appearing here, you select that user and click share, and that's all you have to do. You can also share the URL to your users as well. So that's how you share your app. Now we'll quickly look at how this looks in our mobile and check out. Some features might be different, for example the camera control. So let me do a quick publish and we check it on our mobile app. So this is our mobile app in my Power Apps mobile app. I click here, it shows you some features. It's asking you whether you want to allow camera or not. So you say allow, next. Okay, this is how my app looks on mobile, and you can see the white edges towards the side, so you can improve the UI here. But what we want to do is go to list of service requests, and then we will open one, and we want to update the service request. And you can see I can click a picture here and I can say result on, enter a date, and then click update. Now the mistake we did here is that it's saying resource is locked because the Excel is open, so I'll close it and I'll hit update again, and it's updated. The mistake we did here is that on the submit button, the tick mark you see on the top right, we did not say after you have updated navigate back to some screen, so you'll have to apply that. This was the last bit of this lab. Thank you.